Hello, it's me here once again with another one of my Uriah Heep Discography review videos. And today we're going to be looking at Abominog, album number 14 in the series, released March 1982. But before we get into that, be sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe down below. Click the little notification bell so you never miss a video I put out. And if you're new to the channel, drop a subscribe button. Click that little button down below, and let's get into it. Now, Uriah Heep consists of Mick on guitar, Peter Goalby on vocals, John Sinclair on keys, Lee Kerslake on drums, and Bob Daisley, who Kerslake brought over from Ozzy Osbourne's new band after they were fired, I believe, and this is Uriah Heep's lineup. Now, this is the first album to not feature Ken Hensley. That I believe by the end of Conquest, Ken Hensley, not happy with kind of the direction that the album went, especially with the singer they chose, and kind of mentally checked out. And for the first time in I believe actually the entire band's career, is not produced by Jerry Braun anymore. Ashley Howe, I believe, is the producer of this album. And Jerry Braun, to me, has been the guy kind of holding the band back a little bit. That's just my opinion on it. Ken Hensley leaving was a serious blow to Uriah Heep. And for a short little while, Mick said, you know what, should I continue or start a new band? Or just start fresh? And I think, because there is one of three ways he could have went. He could have just retired completely from music. Could have started a new band under a new name, or he could have just continued on. And I think Mick chose the right path, really, because I think Uriah Heep, but it wasn't going to be easy. I think he understood that. It wasn't going to be easy to get the fans back that they might have lost. And Abominog, however, compared to its two last albums, especially Conquest and Fallen Angel, I dare say up to this point, is the worst Uriah Heep album. And Conquest is up there as well. But Abominog featured a more update 80s sound. It was more of a pop metal sound, really, or a pop rock sound, more so than previous. And some might call that a bad thing, but I think on this album especially, it maybe helped it a little. It updated their sound a little bit, which I felt had gotten stale, especially by the end of Fallen Angel. And here's my thoughts. I'll just bring this up before I get into this review. Fallen Angel had a great vocalist, shitty music. Conquest had good music, a shitty vocalist. I think, truthfully, Abominog is a far superior album to both. But how much so, we'll see. It starts off with the song Too Scared to Run. Heavy guitar sound to it. I like the vocals. It has an early Heep sounding tone to it. It has nice vocal harmonies in the background. I love the solo. And Mick on this album just feels unchained. Like Mick is finally able to let loose. Song number 2, Chasing Shadows. Now, it has a nice keyboard intro, a guitar solo. Has an 80s feel to it. I love the vocals. It has a catchy chorus. I actually believe I've heard this song on the radio before. Catching shadows or chasing shadows. Just good song. I like the bluesy sound into the guitar solo. Nice tempo change. And I like the big ending. On to song number 3 on the Rebound, which was actually a hit for the band. Like the opening bass line. Love the song's pickup, like how it picks up in the song. I love the vocals. I love the guitar solo. Typical 80s song. Kind of feels a little bit like filler, but not to the extent that maybe songs on Fallen Angel or Conquest would have been considered filler. Song number 4, Hot Night in Coldtown. Nice piano intro. I love the vocals. Nice heavy tempo change. I love the bass and vocal harmonies. Love the guitar solo. Very upbeat song. But I like how it slows down into the ending, which was very nice. Song number 5, Running All Night with the Lion. Guitar-driven intro, great vocals. I like the keyboards with the riff. I like the guitar solo. Love Kerslake's drumming throughout. That's one thing I'll say about Uriah Heep. Lee Kerslake's a phenomenal drummer. And I like the change in guitar under the vocals, if that makes sense. Song number, but it's once again kind of feels a little bit on the filler side, but not to the extent of the other two albums did. But I still like it very much. Song number 6, The Way That It Is. It has a nice intro into a mini solo, like a slight keyboards underneath the vocals. Very catchy. I love the vocals throughout the entire song. Love the bass, love the tempo change into a Mick Box solo. I just felt it needed one of those epic Mick Box guitar solos that we become used to on previous Uriah Heep albums. Song number 7, Prisoner. Soft intro. I love the soft vocals of it. Nice guitar sound throughout. I like the soft guitar solo with keyboards, a nice tempo change back to the verse. And the one thing I'll say about this album, it has really good tempo changes throughout. Song number 8, Hot Persuasion. Nice keyboard intro and fades into a nice riff. Love the vocals, the guitar solo, catchy rhythm, and I love the ending solo to the song. This is what I think the song, That's the Way That It Is, really missed, was that ending guitar solo from Mick Box. Song number 9, Sell Your Soul. I love the intro, very early Heep-esque sound to it. Tempo picks up into a Mick Box solo. I love the vocals. Mick really shines on the song quite a bit. Kerslake's drumming's amazing. Nice tempo change, catchy chorus. Love the instrument break into a mini solo, and the song's very upbeat. Song number 10, Think It Over. I like the intro, love the vocals, like the solo, very catchy. Good song. Just great song. The album, however, didn't really feature too many long songs. There wasn't a song really over 6 minutes, which for Heep by this point, I don't think it needed to be a very long one. I think there's a couple songs that could have been longer. But anyway, best song off the album to me is Chasing Shadows. You could even throw in Sell Your Soul to that. Hidden gem, I think, is Prisoner. Really good. I don't think there's terrible stuff on this album, and I think looking at Uriah Heep by this point, and where would Uriah Heep go? Would it be a more... They went kind of a more commercial sound, but still kept that Heep. And it was actually a very successful album. It actually became a charter in the United States, which they hadn't had in a while. Now, I think the best thing Uriah Heep did was after Conquest, they went away. They really did. And I think that was the one thing. I think by about the end of Conquest, Uriah Heep was completely burnt out. Which, if you think about it, all the touring they do, all the music they write, everything, they're very burnt out. Now, this album is really good in my opinion. I love it. It's fantastic. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I haven't listened to this album in about a couple of years. And I went back and listened to Abominog, and sure, it has some of that 80s cheese on it, but it's not over-the-top 80s cheese. It's an 80s album. You can tell without a doubt it's an 80s album. But I really enjoyed it. And anyway, if I had to give it a rating out of 5, I would probably give this... I'm not sure if it's because Fallen Angel and a Conquest were bad and Innocent Victim was good. I kind of want to give this album a 4 out of 5. I'll give this album a 4 out of 5. I think it's very good start to finish. There's a couple hiccups in there, but I don't think it's as bad as the previous albums. Maybe it's because the other albums were kind of really bad. But anyway, that's my thoughts and opinions. Once again, be sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe down below. This is me here once again. Peace.